right, this is City of Avondale, States, Georgia, Board of Mayor Commissioners. It is April 10th, 2024. It is 5:30. I'd like to call the meeting to order. We have an agenda before us. Still have a motion to adopt.
So moved.
That was Lisa. Do I have a second?
Second.
Ms. Graham, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Commissioner comments. We'll start down there with Commissioner Watt.
No, I have no comments today.
Okay.
Oh, wait. You know what? It just occurred to me. I went to a bookstore opening over the weekend. I think they're called Little Bookshop, if I'm not mistaken. Very cool, small space, but the thing that of all the interesting books they got there, I bought a T-shirt simply because it said "Read a G-O-T." Read a goddamn book, and I thought that was, yeah. So check it out.
They were wearing them.
Yeah. Check it out. It's a cool space, especially if you want to read some more sociological type reading. So yeah, I mean it's African American owned, but there's some books that I know a couple of people at Georgia State Sociology Department, and I saw some of the books that they recommend there, so check it out.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh, where is it? It is directly behind my parents' basement. Yeah.
Oh,
40 Franklin.
Yeah.
That's the address.
Okay, I totally forgot. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have too much tonight. Just thank you all for being here. Thanks to the police department for leading the classic car parade on Easter. And I had a nice lunch yesterday with some members of the Avondale Estates Business Association. Talked about some what property owners are thinking about dealing with, and that's all I have.
oh, cool. Thank you. Lisa?
Perfect segue, Graham. I'm not going to talk about the property owners. I'm going to talk about the businesses. So
Okay. Yeah.
we've got the 278 Complete Street project coming up, and the DDA has been working to try and figure out ways to help support our businesses during that. It's going to be 18 months to about 2 years. And I don't want to say too many details yet because they haven't been finalized. But one of the fun ways to support that we think we're going to implement involves teams and a little friendly competition. So get ready and hope everyone will be involved and participate.
Well, thank you. Commissioner Smith is joining us this evening via Zoom due to previously scheduled work obligations. Commissioner Smith, did you have any comments?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for attending tonight. Sorry I can't be there in person. We had a great time at the Easter egg hunt this past 2 weekends ago, I believe. The whole event was expertly done. The kids all had a great time, and I just wanted to just highlight how successful it was.
All right, I have none, Mr. Manager.
Yeah, I have several. First, want to talk about some events at the Town Green between now and our next meeting. Mr. John's Music is back again with a free kids music class this Saturday at 10. Yoga at the Town Green returns Sunday, the 14th at 4. Of course, the farmers market is now at the Town Green Market Pavilion every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. We will be holding a electronics recycling event across from the Town Green on Saturday, April the 20th from 9 a.m. to noon. And then the first concert of the Weekend Wind Down series in 2024 is going to be held on Sunday, April 21st from 4 to 7, featuring the Mosier Brothers and Friends. Additionally, big event coming up in May, the Wine and Art Walk, which is going to feature dozens of local businesses. Early bird tickets for that event end tomorrow. Regular price tickets will begin on April the 12th. The event is Saturday, May 11th, the day before Mother's Day. The wine that will be available at each stop along the walk has been curated by our local wine shop, the Purple Corkscrew, and all of the art has been curated by the Avondale Arts Alliance. Tickets will include entry to the event, a commemorative wine glass, wine tastings at more than 24 Avondale Estates businesses, art and entertainment expenses throughout, art and entertainment experiences throughout the downtown, and transportation throughout the event. Event information and a link to purchase tickets is available on our website and all of our social media channels. I also want to bring to the board's attention an administrative move that we are entering into with Lordeck and Sargent. We have negotiated a traffic calming study to be performed by Lordeck and Sargent for development of a calming plan within the residential area. Wanted to hit on, some of the deliverables per the scope of service. They're going to do an assessment of traffic conditions. They're going to hold a working session for the public. They are going to deliver character images of street typologies and improvement mechanisms. They're going to develop an improvement work plan, and they will also provide us with striping plans if they see a need to potentially stripe differently. We've got a wonderful relationship with Lordeck and Sargent for our urban planning and design needs, and this is just part of that ongoing relationship. They helped us do our design study, our lookbook, parking potential in the downtown, the assessment of the Covington corridor, and now an assessment of traffic conditions in the residential area. So as we get more information, I will provide that to you.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So who wants to call D and tell it?
I'll call it.
Okay.
She'll be so happy.
Okay. All right, thank you. Okay. And Mike, one more shot, Mike. You there?
Yep, I'm here.
He's having some difficulties.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Call.
can chat.
Or he could just call, Mike, if you want, call my phone, I'll put you on speaker. He is. Howdy.
Hey, Patrick, I guess I'm having audio difficulties.
Okay. But you are now on speaker.
Okay,
Okay.
I apologize. I guess I'm having some audio difficulties.
Do you have any?
Commissioner comments?
Yeah.
No, I did mention we went to the Easter egg hunt and just had a great time with that. It was well done. New Hope Church, I think, was involved. It was a wonderful experience, and just wanted to highlight how good of a job the city and the church did holding a great Easter egg hunt this year.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know what we can do about that for the rest of the meeting, but
I'll just keep him on speaker.
okay. All right.
Hey, Mike,
Yes.
will you just mute your end? Perfect. And you, great.
Okay. All right, moving right along. Item number 4, we have before us the meeting minutes from the January 10th regular meeting, January 10th, 2024 regular meeting, January 10th, 2024 work session, January 2024 regular meeting, January 24th, 2024 work session, February 14th regular meeting, February 28th regular meeting, March 13th regular meeting, March 27th regular meeting, and March 27th work session. Do I have a motion to engross the minutes?
So moved.
That was Lionel. Do I have a second?
Second.
That was Lisa. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Almost said D. Lisa D.
Thanks, Mike.
Anyway, sorry. Okay. All right, first item of business is item number 5. We have before us a resolution to set the 2024 sanitation fees. Is that the exact title? For the city of Avondale Estates. Do I have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
That was Lisa. Do I have a second?
Second.
That's Graham. Mr. Manager?
Yes, staff is recommending a fee set at $380 per resident property. This is based on the cumulative fees that will be charged by our third-party vendor, Arrow, plus the fee that the city will need to charge to cover yard waste services and tipping fees. And remember, essentially a $6 additional fee for emergency, yeah, to establish an emergency fund. That is correct.
Okay. Any questions, comments up here?
What were the fees last year?
596.
Thank you.
All right, any other questions, comments up here? Okay. Any questions, comments out there? Or none?
We don't have anybody attending.
Okay.
Mike.
I guess, does Mike have any comments or questions?
Mike?
Nope, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. All right, we'll stay on for the vote. Seeing no public comment, I'd like to bring it back for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, that's 5. Okay, thank you. Item number 6. We have before us a resolution to set the 2024 stormwater service fees for the city of Avondale Estates. Do I have a motion to adopt?
So
That was Lionel. Do I have a second?
Second.
That was Graham. Mr. Manager.
As we discussed at the previous work session, the staff recommendation is to maintain the current fee level for stormwater, but keeping in mind that we need to really address how we're going to both charge and potentially discount this fee in the future.
Okay. All right, any questions, comments up here? Any from Mike?
Mike?
Nope, all good here.
Any questions, comments out there? All right, seeing none, I'd like to bring it back for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That's 5. Okay. Item number 7, 1 second, because I think this has quite a title. Yeah. Okay, we have before us a resolution by the city of Avondale Estates to approve the, wait,
That's the wrong.
sorry. Wrong one.
Yeah, this isn't a resolution. This is,
Oh, I got you. Sorry. My
yeah,
bad.
this is just,
Okay. We have before us a contract for notice to proceed for 278. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
second.
That was Lisa and Lionel. Any questions, comments up here? Or Mr. Manager, anything?
yeah, so I would like to draw your attention to the memorandum contained within your packet once again. What this item does is it outlines multiple contracts that the city will need to enter into in order to move forward with the Complete Street project. Those contracts are still being finalized, but the motion for approval tonight will allow us to go ahead and appropriate those funds and allow the mayor to execute those contracts as soon as they are finalized.
Okay.
And if you have any questions about those individual contracts, I can go over those again.
Okay, I do not. Any other questions, comments?
Not at all.
Mike?
No, sir.
All good? Okay. Any questions, comments out there? Yes, Bill.
Bill over 89 Berkeley Road. When the contracts are executed, each
Yeah.
individual one, will there be some sort of discussion about those in a meeting or announcement of them?
Yeah, we are, that's what we covered last time. So there's this item takes care of the execution of those.
If you would like us to recount those for you, we can.
No, I just would, I guess I would appreciate that when, it's at some point, when the work is going to be initiated, I'm presuming there's going to be some sort of announcement of that at the time. So
Of course.
that's where I'm getting at.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Any others? Okay, seeing none, like to bring back for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That's 5. Okay. All right, here's the other one. All right, item number 8. We have before us a resolution by the city of Avondale Estates to approve the exchange of certain real property owned by the city known as 2950 Franklin Street for certain real property owned by 278 Oak Holdings LLC, being a portion of the parcel known as 147 Oak Street. Do I have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
That was Lisa and Graham, Mr. Manager.
Yes. This is this is contract language or agreement language that we previously discussed in an executive session. This language has 2 contingencies built into it. One, this is subject to environmental clearance, and 2, also subject to an agreement between the 2 parties whereby the city will handle the exchange, if you will, of a wooden power pole to a concrete power pole. And if those 2 conditions are satisfied, the 2 properties would be exchanged with no additional cash considerations, and would allow us to move forward with opening the Washington Street extension. And just want to point out that that can't happen upon approval tonight. It will happen upon close. So once those other 2 contingencies are met, and we anticipate those to be met by mid-month, one of them already is. The other, the environmental clearance, we hope to be met by mid-month. So we anticipate closing by the end of this month, and therefore we would be able to open that roadway at that time.
Awesome.
Great.
Questions, comments? Mike, any questions?
No, sir.
All right, any questions, comments out there? Yes, Jan.
Hey, Jan Hover, 89 Berkeley. I wish that residents were able to know about what's happening in downtown buildings prior to contracts being written, have a chance to weigh in. Maybe that's not something that the public has a right to know because, but I mean, we know nothing about the Avila agreement. We had no ability as residents to weigh in on any of the specifics of it. And maybe we shouldn't have. I don't know. I don't know what the philosophy is supposed to be. Maybe we're not supposed to know. And if that's true, then I just need to know that because I'm feeling some frustration about it.
Stephen, could you just sort of explain why that's not always possible in real estate?
Sure. So the Georgia law has provides for certain things to be discussed in executive session, meaning away from the public. And there's a few things on the list. The one that's pertinent here is real estate transactions when the city either buys or sells property. So here we're really doing both. The reason for that is because when it becomes publicly known that a city or another government desires a property, that tends to drive up the price of that property in a way that's not tied to its value. And it makes it hard for the city to do business.
Thank you. I guess I was talking more about just the contracts that are, the implicit agreements being made between Avila and the city. Not in the specifics of, not on the specifics of this land exchange, but in terms of the
We don't
general
have it.
terms that Avila's asked for and that we as a city have agreed to, that maybe we're not supposed to know that stuff?
We
don't have
We
It
don't-
just hasn't, that hasn't happened. I mean, this isn't.
we don't have any. I mean,
The permit is the only one we have for demolition.
Well, we don't have any agreements between them.
Will there be an opportunity? And I don't. I'm not
This is your,
trying to
this is your opportunity. Like the items up for consideration.
Right.
I think she's not
you're
talking
talking
about
about
the
the bigger
street.
parcel back
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm not
She's talking about
land
the
exchange.
development of the,
I understand that. I understand from what Stephen said. I really wasn't talking about the land exchange, Patrick.
Yeah.
I was talking about the larger issues of what's going to be negotiated in the contract. I know that with Jade and the Willis, for example, residents were able to weigh in, but this may be a totally different situation where residents really shouldn't have a place.
Not really. I mean, with any project, if they, like a construction project permit, if they're within zoning, and their building permit gets approved, they can do whatever's allowed. And there's no consideration on our part. I mean, that's just their right as a property owner, but we're not there. We've gotten nothing from them.
Thank you.
They applied for and received a demolition permit, and that is all we have right now.
So we might be able to weigh in on the height of buildings and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
If-
thank
Oh,
you.
no.
not to
If-
zoning,
If they want to do something different than what zoning allows.
Right.
which is why the Willis and Jade, they were asking
Right,
for
they wanted variances for a lot of different things,
variances.
so,
Yeah.
Thank you.
but we're not there yet.
I don't mean to be, I just wanted to know.
No, it's all good. It's been going on for a long time, and there's been a lot of discussion.
And it's been a toughie, I know.
I know, and at this moment, though, they've got a demo permit and that's it, and I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of discussions in public meetings.
Well, I really appreciate it.
I
Thank you.
don't know of any that would happen, in private, but that would be up to them. We've got no reason to have an I don't know.
Unless it's the same.
We've yet to see.
Thanks. Sorry.
So, anyway. Josh, then Bill.
Josh Norris, 14 Exeter. As far as the Washington Street extension, do we have any time frame for once that closes, when we would anticipate actually completing that project? Okay, that's just something off in the future. Got it.
You mean connecting over to the?
Yeah, connecting the actual
Yeah.
streets, the grid.
We don't know yet.
Okay.
We hope that happens.
Soon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bill, you did have your hand up.
Bill over 89 Berkeley Road. I just wanted to, when I read the agreement, I noted that there were some comments included in the agreement regarding I think expansion of right-of-ways for particular streets, that the city was fine with the way the existing right-of-way and pavement was, the limits of the pavement were. And I wanted to be sure that that is exclusive to, basically the two roads we're talking about, the extension of, the current extension of Lake and the current extension of Washington, not any future extensions of either of those streets in order to complete the street grid. That it's very much restricted to these two parcels.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Okay, all right.
It's just for these parcels. There's also a statement in there. I'm not sure if this is what you ask about, but the parcel that the city is conveying to the 278 holdings is just slightly smaller than what we had. And so there's a statement in there that says we're declaring the little sliver right away. So we got a little bit extra from how it looks on the ground. And it only pertains to that one little parcel, 2950 Franklin.
Yay then, yay.
Okay,
I too would like to see it open.
okay, yes, we all would. Okay, any others? So no one online? Okay. All right, seeing none, I'd like to bring it back for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Mike,
Aye.
I faintly heard him.
I think it was an eye.
Yeah.
did that come through the TV? Okay,
Yep.
yeah, aye.
Okay, well, that's five. Good. All right, public comment. Does anyone have any questions or comments about what we have discussed this evening or anything? No.
Bill Over, 89 Berkeley Road. I'm noticing that progress on Northwoods seems to be happening in fits and starts. It would seem to me as though another target date has been missed or is about to be missed. I would hope that some sort of pressure could be put on whoever it needs to be put on to get that thing completed.
Well, we'll have to ask God because all the delays now are weather related.
Yes, but there's been an awful lot of pretty days that nothing's happened.
They're ordering material, they had to order
Yeah.
some additional materials, so they're waiting.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Okay, seeing none, I'd like to bring it back. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
That was Lama. Do I have a second?
Second.
That was Graham. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.